just have a good one. I want to dedicate this fight to DMX, you know what I'm saying? The late great DMX. Anybody who knows me, I always said I was raised on two people. I was raised off DMX and I was raised off Tupac Shakur. And I actually heard DMX before Tupac Shakur because I'm from the East Coast and we didn't really get a whole lot of West Coast music unless you had like a computer and stuff to get to it. So I actually heard of DMX before I even heard of Tupac, you know what I'm saying? So I want to dedicate this fight to the late great DMX, who did not die of a drug overdose. He had no drugs in the system when he died. So, you know, I just want to say that to clear up the name of the late great DMX and, you know, shots out to, you know, dedication to Nipsey Hussle. Marathon continues. You know what I'm saying? Where's the jab? My name, they call me Hakeem Royce. Okay, fighting, they call me the Lion. Alright. My fighting style is mixed martial artist, you know, so putting the foundations of a bunch of different, of all of the different fighting styles that I've trained in. I'm a student of the game, so putting all of those foundations together to make a martial art. And I'm from Broward County, Fort Lauderdale, Florida.
My name is Davian Deguezala. My fighting style is orthodox boxing. I'm from Cuba, Peruvian, and my strategy is just stay calm.
Nice, 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 nice. All right, so there's something interesting that a lot of people don't know, or they're gonna know once you tell them. How old are you?
13.
13. Wow. How many fights have you had so far?
Just one.
This your first fight?
Amateur.
Nice,
yeah.
Nice, nice. Okay, you have any strategies for the fight that you any training, any specialty things?
Stay calm, just use my jab.
Okay, your jab. So would you say that's your specialty? What's your special shot?
My special shot. Probably.
What's your go-to move that you want to catch him with, or something that you want to?
Probably just 1-2.
1-2.
One,
like,
two, uppercut.
Okay, you like the 1-2s and uppercuts?
Yeah.
Nice, nice, nice.
Let's go, round 2. the game plan for this fight, this is my third fight. The game plan for this fight, is just push the pace, work hard, work, when you get in the ring, work, no days off, no huddle, you know what I'm saying, work, and break the opponent, gas them out, as opposed to the other fights, I kind of, waited on my opponent, but this time we're gonna work, we're gonna push the pace, and we're gonna set the tempo,
Okay. But you know anything about your opponent, or does it matter, or does it not matter?
Nah, I mean, here you don't really get a chance to study the opponent, a swerve step up. But in general, I don't really, study the opponent. I respect all of my opponents, so I always train like I'm fighting the best person in the weight class. So no matter who the opponent is, whether it's the first fight, whether it's their 20th fight, I train like I'm fit to fight Dustin Poirier. I train like I'm fit to fight Conor McGregor. So that's me showing respect to my opponent, whoever they are. And that's me making sure I'm ready for, whatever may come, So it's like John Jones said, I don't worry about my opponent, I worry about what I'm going to do in the game plan I'm going to implement.
Okay. Any specialty, any special moves you want to pull off that you've been practicing? Any finishing moves?
That's a good question. It's a good question because the game plan is just, keep it simple, stick with the fundamentals. If it's there, we're going to knock it down, We got the Mike Tyson, we got the Mike Tyson, we got the Max Holloway, we got those. But, we're really going to stick to the basics, keep pumping the jab, work from behind the jab, keep the head on the center line, keep the feet moving, you know what I'm saying? Simple, that's what you Good shit, bro. I feel good. Me, the universe always gonna give me a tough opponent. I was in a fight with future Golden Gloves champ. You know what I'm saying? But good fight. I feel like I worked the game plan. I was able to, weather adversity. I was able to keep the pace going, keep the pace up, keep the tempo. It didn't slow down at all. So I feel like I worked my game plan effectively. Only thing left is to keep getting better, keep pushing. That's it.
Yeah. Okay, that sounds like once you stay with the game plan, you're good. Your game. So speaking of your game plan, your strategy, how did that come into play from when you thought about it to actually how did it play out? How did things go accordingly?
Well, when I saw the opponent, saw he was young. When you're young, when you're in a fight game, you're hungry. So I knew I had to push the pace. If I let him control the pace, with his youth, with his strength, with his speed. He would have overwhelmed me with technique, you know what I'm saying? So I had to push the pace, I had to make him anxious, I had to make him breathe heavy, I had to stay in his face. I knew, you know, when you stand in somebody's face, they're gonna land good shots, but when they land the good shots and they see you still coming forward, that discourages you. If they land a good shot and you stand back and you like, damn, that shit kinda hurt, let me stand back, that encourages you, that builds a momentum, that make them stronger. But when they hit you and they see you still coming forward, that take away that encouragement factor and to take away the adrenaline, and they got them like, damn, what I got to do to get this guy out of here? So we stayed with the game plan, we stayed in his face, and we weathered the storm.
Good. What's up? All right. Well, what's the difference between this fight? Obviously, it's a younger opponent, but what's the difference between this fight and the fights you had in your previous fights?
Oh, this fight was a big difference. The previous fights, I let the opponent dictate the pace. I was like, you know what? I train, I work, so I'm ready for whatever the opponent gonna throw at me. And I ain't wanna go into this fight like, okay, I trained and I worked, so I'm ready for whatever the opponent throw at me. I'm gonna go at my opponent and I'm gonna see if they're ready for what I'm gonna throw at them. So that was the major difference in this fight between the first two.
Okay, that's what's up.
Yeah.
All right. What do you see moving forward? New strategy, new game plan. What do you think you need to implement?
I got another fight May 1st. It's gonna be a kickboxing fight. So get in the gym, keep working my boxing, but also keep working my kicks. Prepare to add the kicks into the game plan. We're gonna start doing kickboxing. Once you know we're good with the kickboxing, we're gonna go into MMA, which is incorporating the grappling. So we're just taking it one step at a time until we put the full game together.
Sounds good to me.
For sure.
All right. Anything you want to leave with this one? Contact information or what's next?
Y'all follow me at Glue Martial Arts on Instagram.
Fight went well. Thought I was gonna do kind of bad, but I kind of went through my strategy. But all I did was a jab to the body and then overhand. I really didn't work my jab that much, but yeah.
Okay, so you're talking about your strategy. You said you wanted to work your 1-2 and your uppercuts.
Yeah.
How did that play out from in the fight to how did you practice? What's the difference between when you practiced it and when you actually got in the fight? Since your first fight.
I mean, from all the sparrings that I've done, it pays out, yeah. But I really didn't go to my strategy. I said 1-2 and 1-2, uppercut to the body. That just went out the window. I just used jab to the body, overhand. That's all I do, and then I got into the corner, uppercut, hook, and then just do my straight right.
Okay, so your uppercuts came in handy. So practicing does work out, you know.
Yeah.
Sometimes you have a strategy, but sometimes you might have to go to your guns, right? So from this, you said it's your first. I know you've been fighting more than this is your first. You've been fighting more than how long you been fighting actually?
For like almost 4 years.
Almost 4 years.
4 years when I turned 14.
Oh, nice. All right, so now that you had your first official fight, if you would say, what do you think your plan for the future? How would you want to train differently? What kind of strategies you think? What kind of punches you think you like the most? Like what do you think?
Just work on my jab, so I can get closer to the opponents instead of just me throwing my head like I did in the fight. So just get closer with the jab, 1-2, more technical instead of just going wild like street fight.
Okay.
Just more technical.
All right, because I heard you were the future Golden Gloves. This is what I heard. All right, so we could definitely gonna look out for you. What's your contact information again?
It's Instagram is Davian Deguezala, DAVIANDEGUEZALA.
Okay. Anything you want to say before you go?
I just want to say, everybody take care and just keep on practicing.
All right, cool. Peace, love. Yep.